Finally. One step closer to getting that star.
How's it feel, Rigo?
It feels weird. It's just so nice. But did you really have to set up the dragon eating its own heart?
I mean, it was a designer's choice, you know. You place this heart here. I figured, why not make it eat itself?
But that's just insult to injury.
All right, guys. And if you guys weren't here for the last episode, Rigo took us to the end, and we fought the Ender Dragon, and there was a lot of chaos. And if you guys wanted to see that, go watch the other video. But in today's video, I get to take the lead, and yeah, we're going to try to get into a new mod today. This one's still relatively new to me as well. So
you want to explain what the mod is today, Brandon?
So the mod it's actually going to start with this little guy.
Sorry, I wanted to kill it so badly. It just stared at me wrong. It looked like a child, you know? I had to go for it. Anyways, explain what you were gonna do with that child, Brandon.
Okay, so if you follow me down here.
Oh, all the way down, or just here?
This is the new design, and it is one-way glass, so that you can't see through the roof. But you can see we have Larry. He's locked up in a glass container.
Is this the Larry?
Yeah, it's Larry.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Why do you have him in a test tube?
Don't worry about it. So, if you come and open up this chest over here.
This one right here? Oh my.
Got a little bit of stuff set up. We have a worn notebook for you to take. So go ahead and grab that worn notebook in that chest.
Okay.
All right. So pretty much this is the tutorial to this mod. This is how you can go through and be like, okay, this is how we're going to do everything in here. So getting started is where your basic like resource generation and stuff is. Where I have most of it set up in the chest. What I wanted to show you guys is these Drigme tokens. So first of all, these are kind of useful for this mod because what we're going to be trying to get into is an automatic way of farming bosses. So this is going to lead into something in the future. When we can actually spawn the Piglich, we'll be able to contain it into a jar, and these Drigmes will farm it and give us the loot from the Piglich. And so with that, we need to get these. We have a couple because we've gotten them from mob drops, but these right here, those are what are gonna drop if you.
Oh my god, these are the things that we saw in the end, but I called useless in the last episode.
So
guys, this is a cameo to episode 8. A cameo to episode the end. You know, it was all part of my plan, guys. Like, you know, need to thank you, Brandon. I got you.
But pretty much, if you throw this to Larry, he's gonna take it. He's gonna dance a little. Look at Larry dance.
What the
and
where did he go? Larry! Larry!
Larry!
Oh no.
So I did turn him into this little Doge-ass token.
How? Why? Why would you do that?
So Larry's gone. So
that's what those things were, guys. Okay.
This one is how about we'll do
Philip.
Gerald.
Why you gotta call him out like that?
We're gonna name this guy Gerald, and this one he'll be fine. Like trust.
I don't trust you, but okay.
So there's Gerald.
Hi, how are you?
And we're just gonna let him stay in here for a minute. He's gonna watch us work, and actually he can come out for a bit. Come on, Gerald. All right, this is. As we said in the last episode, we were gonna have somebody join us for this episode, and this is Gerald.
I don't think he signed up for this.
Okay. What? That was just a little stupid thing that I wanted to do.
That's fine.
The first thing in Nouveau that we really need to get into is source. And to get source, we're going to be using these Vitalic source links. These will take mob death and turn it into source. So pretty much we're going to go over to our mob farm over here, and we are going to go down to the bottom here, and we're going to take these Vitalic source links and we're going to place them up against the wall. I don't know how far their range is. Yep, so it will work. So pretty much what we'll do here is we will have these source jars here. And as you can see, these Vitalic source links. Yep, they are going into the source jar here. This is how we're going to generate our source, and there is a way to transfer this source, but for now we can't get into that until we move on to the next thing. So over here, we're gonna go back over to the Ars Nouveau section, and in the chest, again, there's these source relays. These are what we'll use to transfer the stuff, but as of what we need to move on to next... Oh no.
Yes?
I'm not recording. It was a choice. He's one of our diddly friends, you know?
Yeah, this is weird. You have him in a tube. He looks like a child.
And well,
see,
so
he even nodded. He nodded.
Source links. They are going to generate source. We should see some come out, and yeah. So right there,
ooh,
these little
so
pink
pretty.
particles, they are going to go into these source jars, and that's just temporary for now because we just need a little bit of source to get started into this mod. And so we'll come back once we have one of these full. And yeah, and just like that, guys, we actually have one that 100%, and actually it might have... Oh, it looks like we actually have both of them at 100%. So we're gonna go ahead and break these.
Oh, to my viewers, never mind this. You'll figure out why I have that.
Yeah, so I don't know what's happening. I think something's clogged up in the system. But the source jar here, we're gonna go ahead and take this back all the way down to the Ars Nouveau section, and we'll go ahead and just... Actually, we'll need it next to what we're working with next, and that is the imbuement chamber. So another thing that we sometimes will need in this mod pack is source stones. And we actually have, if you look in the ME system, we have quite a few of them. I'm not 100% sure where we got them, but I think we just got them from mob drop, or not mob drops, but like...
Stones? Or source gems?
Yeah, source gems. I think we got them from like gateways and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was gateways.
And so with this source jar here, it should automatically connect to this imbuement chamber. And if you just take and put lapis in here, it will, as long as you put enough source next to it, it will craft a source gem. And that's how you'll get source gems. But that's how you'll get the source gems. And so if we ever need to get source gems in the future, that will be how we'll get them. And so to move on to the next part, we're actually going to do a small crafting recipe through Ars Nouveau.
Okay.
It is with the enchanting apparatus. And so we'll actually go ahead and just put it right here. It's not a terrible spot for it. We're just going to kind of jam things in here. We don't have spots for them specifically.
Wouldn't it have kind of made sense to put it like right here next to the tree?
Maybe. I don't know.
This is his video, by the way, guys. Anyways.
But so with the enchanting apparatus and these arcane pedestals, we're going to be able to craft... Actually, I don't like how these look, so give me 2 seconds. And just like that, looks a little bit better.
Looks nice.
So with this, we are going to... I actually already have the stuff in my inventory, but I believe you're going to take and put it just like this, and...
You already have it, never mind.
And just like that.
Wow! This is what Gerald died for.
I actually really do like this mod pack, though. There's like a lot of fun animations and stuff in it. And so with that, the Wand of Dominion is in your grasp. And so with the Wand of Dominion, this is actually how we can set up an automatic way to move the source into these jars over here. So a little bit of a convenient thing is our mod pack, our mob farm is just right up here. And so if we go ahead and look in this chest, we have a source relay. If you just want to, right there we go.
Oh, there it is.
These are called the source relays.
Wow.
These are how we're going to transfer source. And so
this is a
we'll go ahead.
This is a biblically accurate transfer source, guys. All right. So okay, there's one right here. Do I need to put one right here?
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, so we'll take and right-click this, and then we'll take and go all the way back over to a source jar down here. And it's actually too far away on this wall, but if we take and move one of them over here, I think this should be close enough. Yep. And so just like that, that relay should be getting source. I'm not 100% sure if they can actually go into the relay, like the source can go into the relays. But if not, that just means that we need to put a source jar next to it, and then we can move it into it. And so let's make sure. Okay, it's sending to one, and then it needs to take from one. So we'll have a source jar here. Okay, so I'm over in the mob farm, Rigo.
That's crazy, because I just came from there. Okay, I'm here.
And then, so pretty much what's going on here is automatically these Vitalic source links will take the source from the mobs that are dying. And we'll actually go ahead and add these 2 extra here. Squiz me. And that will increase it. But what's going to happen is these source jars here will fill up, and then this relay is taking from this source jar, and it's going and sending it all the way back to our normal setup. And that's how we're going to get source into our normal setup over here. And actually, that wall of jars that I have down here, it will probably have to move, and that really sucks. But yeah, so I'm not 100% sure about like how to transfer it between multiple. So for now, we'll only have one being transferred, and we'll have to set it up whenever we need source. But that is pretty much what we're going to be doing. And so the next thing is actually if we go ahead and look in our quest board, the getting started 2, we've already kind of went through and cleared a lot of this. Rigo actually went through and cleared a bunch of the side quests. I went through and just there was like one thing that was blocking us from clearing most of this. And so with this Ars Nouveau now in our grasp, we are going to want to craft the Island Deep Dark, because we want to spawn in a Deep Dark Island. And I'm not 100% sure about how big these are. 100% sure about how they spawn or anything. So we're going to go somewhere, probably like the end or something. Maybe not the end, but maybe the nether, or just somewhere far. Just make sure it doesn't break anything. But
I don't know if the deep dark stuff will work in the nether at the end. We could try it.
I'm not sure either. But in here, we're going to go and find tier 1 glyphs, and we are going to find... We'll come back after we found the conjure...
Guys, I found it. The self-touch glyph.
And just like that, guys, so the tablet of Conjure Island Deep Dark. So this will create an island of skulk and turns the biome to a deep dark. It requires a full jar of source to do, but this is where we're going to actually open up the next chest over here. We actually have all the stuff to do the ritual, but what we need is the ritual brazier, and then we have some source jars. So we'll go ahead and we'll probably replace these with some that are actually full really quick. And so the other thing that we'll need, we're going to be crafting that ritual inside of this enchanting apparatus. So we're going to be able to see that gnarly animation again. Okay. And so this is the tablet of... This right here is the tablet of Conjure Deep Dark. Ooh. That will go onto this ritual brazier, and that's where it will create the Deep Dark. So
place her down and let's put it up.
We're going to go ahead and find an area. I'm going to get my angel core again. And yeah, so we'll be right back. Okay, and just like that, guys, I actually don't have very many blocks. I kind of forgot to bring those out, but it needs a full source jar, and then it also needs your ritual, Rigo.
All right, guys, here we go.
And then
Wow! Oh.
we'll activate it.
Hello!
Huh. I've actually never seen this before.
Neither have I. This is pretty dope.
No, this is actually kind of cool.
It's going higher. It's going higher. Ooh.
And just like that, guys, that's our deep dark.
Let's wake him up.
Yep. Let's wake him up.
We're gonna kill him in this episode, guys. We're gonna be cool like that and kill him. Come on. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Wakey, wakey.
I'm standing on it, and it's not going up. There we go. That's my 3 warning signs, so now...
There we go. Hello, Mr. Warden.
Get him! Get him! That's crazy.
And so...
We got the trophy! Woo!
That's pretty much one of the big uses.
Bruh.
Oh, okay. Well, we could probably take this back now. I'll go ahead and mark this on the map as our deep dark.
Again? Okay.
Let us finish off these wardens really quick, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, and so we're gonna actually move on to the next ritual. It's kind of what I was explaining to you guys, what we were wanting to use Ars Nouveau for. The next ritual will be the one to either contain and Drigmies. So we want to make the Drigmies so that we can auto farm the bosses, and then actually in this chest here we have the containment jars. And so with these containment jars, that's where we're going to contain the bosses, and that's where they'll be farmed. I just wanted to show you guys the Drigme process, because you guys might be wondering, oh, well, there's the Drigme to there's the Drigme that we killed over here, right? Well, the reason that we have to actually not killed. We didn't kill nothing. We didn't kill nothing. He magically
got compressed into a plushie, guys. Come on.
And so with this Drigme horn, he's going to be made into a more permanent version of himself, and you can actually use the Drigme henges to spawn them. And to get a Drigme henge, it's just there's something you have to do with a book or something like that. But to craft the Drigme charm, we need wheat, apples, carrots, any sort of fish, seeds, and source gems. Okay, guys, and just like that, I went ahead and grabbed all the stuff that we needed to craft this. So we'll go ahead and throw the source gems, apple, fish, carrot, wheat, and Drigme charm, and then we'll go ahead and
What?
let me make sure that I have the recipe right. As always, this is the best animation that we've seen so far in this series. Boom, colors galore.
It's just like
and so
a birthday sparkler.
and so just like that, this will craft us the Drigme charm. And so this is how we'll spawn in like the Drigmes that will farm our loot and everything. And so there's ways to, first of all, make them better, but I'll go into, I can explain that maybe later. It's kind of a lot, and it's not my cup of tea to explain. But
he doesn't like mansplaining, because I've already brought up to his attention that he likes to mansplain, apparently.
The next thing that we're going to craft is, it's for the containment tablet. And so to craft the containment tablet, we need manipulation essence. That is a stone button, source gem, clock, and redstone dust. All right, and just like that, guys, I messed up a little bit. I was using the wrong thing. It's not the enchanting apparatus. It's actually the imbuement chamber. And so if I go ahead and place that in there with these this recipe in here, and it will take from this source jar, it should craft us the manipulation essence.
Wow!
And so
that's so. It looks like clay.
with this manipulation essence, we'll go ahead and craft the containment tablet of containment. So to craft that, you just need the archwood and glass bottles plus the manipulation essence. And the tablet of containment, this is how you'll trap bosses into these right here, these containment jars. And so I'm gonna go ahead and grab 2 of these. We do need the ritual brazier again, and I have that. We're also gonna need some more source. So we're gonna go back over to the mob farm and grab that full source really quick. Okay, and so with this, we actually already have a warden spawn and everything. We're gonna go ahead and place down the source jar here. I'm sorry for all the noise. And then we'll also go ahead and place down the ritual brazier, and then we are also gonna place down this containment jar. So with all of that, this should, after I activate it, should trap him in the jar. And just like that, guys, we have the warden in this jar.
All right, you know what that means. I got the containment jar with the warden. All right. We got your brother. How do you feel, huh? Wow, guys. Look at that. Warden in a jar.
And so with this, that's where this Drigme charm will come into play. So I do need to do a little bit of research just to make sure that I have this right. So I'll come back to you once I've found what I'm looking for. Okay, and so just like that, guys, we're going to need some mossy cobblestone, which I already have crafted. And so we are going to go ahead and just place this right here. And with this, you're going to activate it. I'm actually going to let you do the honors, Rico.
Oh, thank you.
So I think if you just right-click on there, it should do it.
The mossy cobblestone?
Yes.
Oh, it is.
Okay, and so as always, Ars Nouveau loves its animations, and so
Whoa.
with that, this is the Drigme henge, and so this Drigme here is farming this warden, and so if we go ahead, I think if we just place a chest next to it, should, after a while, since it's only one Drigme, it's a little bit slower, and so this is where I'll kind of mansplain for a minute. So pretty much, what happens when a Drigme is... So how the Drigmes work in a sense is, first of all, you can place 20 of them on this henge. So it will make it 20 times faster than what it is right here. So how fast he's going right now can be increased with more Drigme charms. So there's that first of all. And then the more mobs that are in a containment jar around it that don't have mob drops or anything along those lines will increase its happiness. And with its happiness increased, it will make it so that it drops more output items. So say this mob here, if it only drops, say, like one... I'm not sure if this is actually something that... I don't know what the warden drops, because Rigo got all the drops from it, but like...
It's Skull Catalyst, Essence, Infernium Essence, and then Tendrils and stuff.
Okay, and so not something that we actually really need that much, but... And it's also not moving, so I think you do need a pipe or something to take out of the Drigme henge.
Have we tried putting the hinge on top of the chest?
That could possibly be it too, but I think you can just pipe it out with pipes. But the more passive mobs that don't... It doesn't have to be passive mobs, it just has to be mobs that don't have mob drops. The more of those that you have, the more outputs this guy can have. So it treats it as if like it was farming the warden, say like 30 times in one. So the reason that these can get so good is, say, with the piglich. The piglich has 10,000 health. You don't want to have to sit there and spawn it constantly into a mob grinder and watch it die. So with these, you can just not instantly, but as fast as the Drigme can, farm it and go ahead and actually increase the output that you're getting with happiness levels, stuff like that. So these Drigmes are really good for just farming bosses. You can't per se, I'm not sure actually about this, but I don't think you can farm the Ender Dragon. So that's something that we may have to get into the future, but it's called hostile mob networks or hostile neural networks, something like that. But that one's another mob grinding mod. And so this is pretty much kind of what I was hoping to get into, but I do have a little bit of a fun tangent to get into with Rigo here. Okay. You might like. So we're going to go ahead and throw all this stuff up in here for now. And I have a green and a black spell book.
Okay.
So as you guys know, up in our room, my book has, or my room is black. His is green. So don't mind green screen thing.
Yeah, I told him to move it. He never has yet. So.
But pretty much, Rigo's green. I'm black. So that's why the books are that color. But with these, you need to. We don't have any spells in them yet. You have to create spells. And I actually have never done this. We did happen to go into the end, and if we look up, I think it should. Oh, here we go. Spell tome.
Yeah,
Spell
I was
tome.
like, you totally didn't get it lost. That's for sure.
Okay, so like this one is, it's kind of a couple of things. So I will go ahead and just grab a couple of these, and then we can. I'm not 100% sure if this is how these work, but you can take, and these are like higher level ones, so I don't think we can actually use these in our spell books because they're novice. Oh, ball.
Renewing.
You were hurt, but you're fine.
Tunnel. I don't know.
Uni's windshield.
Oh, what? Gravity hull. Okay. Gravity hull. Oh no, nothing.
Dark fire flashlight.
Gravity hull. Oh my god.
We're going to craft witch robes, and that should help us have more mana. Do you want to be a arcanist, aquamancer, geomancer, aethermancer, or pyromancer?
That's a great question. I'd have to go with Arcana Master. Arcanist Master.
I'm honestly really glad you chose that one, because that one is the easier one to get into.
Yeah, I've never done this before, so take that with a grain of salt. I can make them green! Guys, I can make them green. Oh my god, I'm happy. Iron chest plate, and then Mage Loom fibers. Wow.
Okay, so what we need to make the arcanist hats, or the witch or the wizard robes and everything, is mage bloom fibers. To get mage bloom fibers, we need to grow mage bloom. So actually, I'm gonna go up, and I think we can buy these from the market.
Mr. Man himself. Nope. We cannot. We can get
They
flowers and
suck. So how do you get mage bloom? Okay, to craft it, you need four source gems and a seed. Okay, and sorry guys, it was just because it was using these arcane pedestals over here, so we'll have to move these over. But this is how we're gonna get our mage bloom. And so that's the mage bloom seed, and we'll go ahead and start growing it down here. So, and then we'll go ahead and do a little bit of off camera, just since this is kind of fast in a sense. We'll grab a little bit, and we'll start crafting the witch or wizard robes afterwards. Okay, and I feel like that's probably a good spot, right? Yeah, I have 57. How many do you have?
I have 9. How do you have 57? You know what? That's fine.
Okay, so with these mage blooms, we're gonna go ahead and make the mage bloom fibers. So the mage bloom fiber, you can actually just do this in your 2x2, Rigo. And with the mage bloom fibers, we're gonna go ahead and grab 24 of those, and then we're gonna grab a full iron set of armor. Ew, iron. I know what you guys are saying. I know.
I know. I have netherite, and Brandon's wearing diamond.
Oh! Ew.
Ew, oh my god.
Ew.
Somebody kill him. Somebody beat him up.
What the fuck?
So then, actually, Rigo, if you would like to come over.
Where are you? Okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and insert this here. And so the mage bloom fibers, we'll put them there. And then this iron helmet goes in the middle. And it's going to craft them. And this should make us the arcanist hat. Now, the best thing about these, Rigo, you can actually change your color of your hoodie.
I know, I saw that. I was like, oh.
So we'll since we showed you guys, we'll be right back after crafting all this, and then we'll get into hopefully some spell casting. So guys, as you can see, we're kind of pimping in how we're looking here.
We're back. I'm Harry Potter.
Okay. Obviously, you guys don't want to see us just throwing around pink balls, right? So let's make some cooler
I don't know. I talked about
spells.
blue balls in my last video. I think they're okay. They're very acquainted with balls in my
Okay,
series.
so to craft the glyphs, we actually went through and kind of picked a couple that we wanted to make. But what we're going to need to make them is the scribes table. So I'll go ahead and craft that really quick. So with the scribes table, so if you right click it with your book, you can unlock different tiers. Okay, so this is pretty much how we'll unlock like spells and stuff. But I picked bounce. So what you need is, so you can do the tier 1, you just need to go find all of those items to craft this, and some of them are essences that we may need to make along the way, but we have all the stuff to do it. But it also uses experience, it looks like. Oh, you're summoned steed?
No. Toss items as they appear above to complete the crafting. Do I need to toss them?
Yeah, so you need to grab the items from the enemy system and then toss them into the like just toss them on top of it.
Oh, okay, because I already had them. Oh, guys! Oh my god!
And there you go. Heck yeah. Okay, can I do one?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I was gonna do the bounce one. Let's do that. It's the essence, so I need slime. And then
huzzah!
Spider eye, which we have all this stuff.
This is the slowest horse I've ever summoned. I must kill it.
Okay, guys, and so this is actually how you'll do it. I just had to go get the stuff, so
Do I need
throw it on top.
Do I need to put my
and
thing here on the imbuement table chamber thingy doodle?
Whatever you're crafting, yeah.
I do.
So then that's how you get the glyphs, and so I believe, yeah. So you just unlock bounce, and then you'll open this up, and you can create. You can use bounce now. So if I use,
you need that stuff there. I need to use it. I need to use
you
it.
You can move that stuff.
Okay. Now it's my turn.
Okay, so pretty much how these are created. If I shoot, it should be. If I shoot this at Rigo,
What?
he should leap.
What?
He has jump boost.
I have a jetpack too, so it doesn't help. Oh my gosh! I got the conjuring thing. Ha ha ha.
And
you guys are just acting dumb, you know? I'm the smart one here.
Pretty much.
I
Oh,
have
you got this.
Toe
You did the
Frog.
summon wolf too.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that one.
I have Newton Toe a Frog. Give me glyph of wolf spell. Ha! Horse. I don't want to summon. No! No! He did it! He did it again! Alright, guys. Here we go. Alakazam! Well, that was anticlimactic. Alakazam! Okay.
Supposed to be wizards.
There we go. Ha! Huzzah!
There we go. Look, you got your wolfies back.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I'm sorry for killing Timmy.
You're not sorry. Well, now that I have summoned wolves, I have 2 companions and a horse. Come on, my trusty steeds! Huzzah! To Wizard City!
I have a wizard horse too.
Huzzah, comrade!
So pretty much, guys, honestly, that's honestly gonna be where we're gonna leave this off. That's everything that we had to do, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed us being wizards.
Yeah.
And,
Huzzah!
as always, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the video, and go check out Rigo's channel as well. So
and don't forget to check out the Discord, guys.
Oh, and Discord. Check out Rigo's Discord.
Don't forget to check
And
out all the
as always,
socials.
have a good day.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channels if you are new. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so that we get notified for every time we upload. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next wizard battle.
Wizard battle.
Anyways, bye guys.